Colorado versus BYU. Injury report, Deion Sanders relief. And the high-stakes Week 5 showdown, the stage is set in Boulder, Colorado. As Deion Sanders' Buffaloes prepare for their toughest test of the season so far, Week 5 brings a high-profile matchup against undefeated BYU, a team that has looked sharp, disciplined, and dangerous in its early campaign. For Colorado, the storylines go far beyond wins and losses. The Buffaloes have been hit hard by injuries, seen their offensive identity reshaped, and struggled for consistency through the first month of the season. But as the dust settles before kickoff, there's cautious optimism for Coach Prime and his squad. The pregame injury update delivered both relief and concern. The Buffs are still battered, but they enter this clash with fewer names on the sideline than the week before. BYU, on the other hand, comes in healthier and brimming with confidence after dominating their non-conference opponents. This matchup is more than a standard early-season Big 12 clash. It's a chance for redemption. A rematch of last year's Alamo Bowl, where BYU humiliated Colorado with a decisive 36-14 victory, and with both teams having something to prove. The showdown promises to deliver fireworks under the lights at Folsom Field, Colorado's injury landscape. Relief amid lingering concerns, Deion Sanders breathed a sigh of relief when Colorado's latest injury report came out. Just a week ago, the Buffs were staring at a staggering list of 21 players sidelined. This time around, the list has shrunk to 14. It's still a daunting number, but compared to where they were, it feels like progress. Yet the names on that list carry weight. Key defensive pieces are missing: cornerback R.J. Johnson, safety Terrence Love, and cornerback Noah King are all out, leaving the secondary thinner than Sanders would like heading into a game against BYU's versatile passing attack. On offense, the absence of running back DeColin Taylor and offensive lineman Philip Houston limits depth. The defensive front also takes a hit with Samuel Tofik Thomas and Gavriel Lightfoot ruled out. Meanwhile, defensive tackle Anquin Barnes Jr. will miss the first half due to suspension. A blow against BYU's bruising ground game. Offensive linemen Mana Timony and wide receiver Terrell Timmons Jr. are listed as game-time decisions, leaving Sanders with last-minute uncertainties. For Colorado, the challenge isn't just replacing talent, but doing so against one of the most efficient, physical teams in the country, BYU's health. A major boost for Kalani Sitake while Colorado continues to patch holes. Kalani Sitake's Cougars arrive in Boulder nearly at full strength. A week ago, they were also dealing with a crowded injury report. 10 players sidelined. This week, that number has been cut to just 4. Cornerback Jonathan Cabea, wide receiver JoJo Phillips, running back Sean Moa, and linebacker Cho Bryant Strother are the only Cougars unavailable. For a team that values execution and depth, this is a significant boost. BYU's ability to keep its roster intact through the grind of September has been one of its biggest advantages. With a freshman quarterback playing beyond expectations and a veteran defense backing him up, Sitake knows this is a chance to build momentum heading into conference play, a rematch with history in the background for Colorado. Memories of last year's Alamo Bowl are still fresh and bitter. BYU dominated that game from start to finish, exposing weaknesses on both sides of the ball and leaving the Buffs searching for answers. This year, the script looks familiar in some ways. The Cougars are once again flying high, undefeated after dismantling Stanford, Portland State, and East Carolina. Their offense is efficient and mistake-free, while their defense plays with physicality and precision. Freshman quarterback Bear Bachmeier has been a revelation. Through the first 3 games, he has thrown for 518 yards without a single interception. His poise has brought stability to an offense that thrives on spreading the ball and punishing mistakes. Running back L.J. Martin anchors a powerful ground attack, giving BYU the balance every team craves. Colorado, on the other hand, has been inconsistent, wins and losses alternating each week against Delaware. Georgia Tech, Houston, and Wyoming have left the Buffs searching for their true identity. Yet, even in their struggles, the flashes of potential are undeniable. Colorado's offense, finding a rhythm without Travis Hunter and Shedder Sanders, Colorado's offense has had to reinvent itself. Enter Caden Salter. The quarterback has emerged as a dual-threat weapon, breathing new life into an offense many thought would stall without its stars. Salter has thrown for 565 yards and added 153 on the ground, proving he can keep defenses honest with his legs. His ability to extend plays has opened up opportunities for playmakers like Sincere Brown, who has already racked up 203 receiving yards, including a game-breaking 68-yard touchdown sprint against Wyoming. Often overlooked in recent Colorado teams has been a pleasant surprise. Salter, Simeon Price, and Micah Welch have combined for nearly 300 rushing yards, giving the Buffs balance, though Taylor's absence hurts depth. The committee approach has kept defenses guessing. Against Wyoming, Salter showcased his potential, going 18 of 28 for 304 yards while rushing 11 times. Performances like that give Colorado hope they can hang with a disciplined BYU defense. The defense, pressure to perform with Colorado's offense, is improving. Its defense still carries question marks. Missing key defensive pieces means younger players must step into the spotlight. Freshman defensive end London Merritt is one such player. Already making noise with game-changing stops, the defensive game plan is clear: stop BYU's ground game. LJ Martin has been the engine for the Cougars, and shutting him down will be Colorado's best chance to force Bachmeier into uncomfortable passing situations. The Buffs can't allow BYU to dictate the pace of the game at Folsom Field. With the home crowd behind them, Colorado hopes to bring energy and aggression. For Deion Sanders, the message is simple: set the tone early, or risk letting the Cougars run away with the game like last year. Hype meets reality. Colorado's bold statement, tin true Coach Prime fashion. Colorado didn't step quietly into this matchup. Ahead of the BYU clash, the program released a hype video that set social media buzzing, highlighting explosive plays from the Wyoming game, including Brown's long touchdown and Merritt's defensive stop. The video hammered home a message: Colorado is ready to shock the world. The hype video isn't just about pumping up fans, it's about reminding the team of its potential. For Sanders, creating belief has always been a priority. Even when doubters question his methods, he insists confidence is a weapon just as powerful as strategy. The keys to victory for Colorado contain LJ Martin. Stopping the run is non-negotiable. Protect Caden Salter. The offensive line must give their quarterback time to work. Big plays, Colorado thrives on explosive moments. They'll need them to pull off the upset. For BYU, stay disciplined. Mistake-free football has been their calling card. Control the pace. A steady run game can wear down Colorado's thin defensive front. Rattle Salter early pressure on the young QB could tilt the game quickly. The atmosphere, prime time and Boulder Saturday night's kickoff at 8:15 p.m. Mount promises to deliver more than just a football game. Folsom Field will be electric, with fans eager to see whether Colorado can rise to the occasion. For Deion Sanders, it's another opportunity to showcase his program on a national stage. For BYU, it's a chance to prove their undefeated start is no fluke. This is more than just Week 5. It's a statement game, one that could redefine expectations for both programs as conference play heats up.